So I just bought this plane. It's the MiG-21 East German 10.7. I just love the look of this plane. I have the Milka, Milka, camo on it. So, how would you like to go out on a test flight with me? It's not fully spaded, and I have the test flight set up for current, not for reference. So, it's missing engine upgrades, control, I believe wings, G-suit, but then my crews are always excellent. I always upgrade my crews. So only once I almost passed out in this. So what do you say we go for a test drive? Okay, so here we are on the Gaijin test range. Man, that guy, there he is. As you can see, the radar is kind of useless. You can barely see that plane on the bottom there, see? See that third line there? That means it's within the you cannot miss range. It's inside that line there. Okay. Let's go. You see it takes off pretty quick. You don't have to get up like 500-600 kilometers an hour. You know, and I'm already gaining on that plane. To the point where I had to throttle back. Well, experience has taught me you need to put the dampening on. And I also found out you can't fire the rockets over 3 kilometers away. Now, I'm only using the 6G rockets. Look how quick this plane caught up to that. I still got it throttled right back. So you have to be within 3 kilometers or less than 3 kilometers to 2.5 it, or the rockets won't fire. But you saw from a takeoff there how quickly it took me to catch up to that plane. Now, you really should use the dampening uh, because it's a Fox 2 rocket, and that means, excuse me, Fox 2 is infrared. Fox 1 is that the plane's radar, the plane I'm in, guides the rocket. Fox 3 is the radar is right in the missile, so you can shoot and forget about it. Just paint the target and turn the other way. But with Fox 2 and Fox 1, and because it's such a narrow band for Fox 2, the infrared, you need to keep that nose pointed at the plane. I'm just gaining altitude here if you're wondering what I'm doing. And so I really recommend you use the dampening. And if you're just cruising, automatic leveling. But for just doing what I'm doing, use the dampening, use the manual control. But Gaijin has put 2 planes in here now, and so I'm just looking for the second. After I get the second plane, I'll show you some other things I've discovered about this plane. Even running it in test on current as opposed to reference. There, is that it? Or did I sneeze on this monitor? There, heading off. But see how well she turns? Look at that. I'm pulling full hard back on the stick. So you don't really need dampening or leveling for just cruising along. Well, I want to gain a bit more altitude, so I don't want it on automatic leveling. And I don't have a target, so I don't need to keep the plane from bobbing all over the place. But now a lot of planes that Gaijin makes, you cannot execute a proper barrel roll. And a barrel roll is that you raise the nose and roll. You try that in a lot of Gaijin's planes and they won't do it. Raise the nose, roll. That's the proper way to execute a barrel roll, not just a roll. That's not a barrel roll, that's just a roll. But look at the roll rate on this. I'm sure there'll be some that'll still complain it's not fast enough. But you got to consider, I don't have the, where am I? Holy crap. You got to consider, I don't have the boosters upgraded. So let's check climb without an upgraded engine. That's pretty steep. Or we'll bring it down to about 15%. We're going to gain speed. The engine's not overheating. So there's a great climb rate even without a new engine in it. Where is that other? I was heading the right way in the first place. There it is. Even without an upgraded engine, this thing is pretty impressive. Where is that other plane? It's usually up high. Oh, there. I hear it. Sounds like it's on the other side of me. There it is. I missed. Throttle back. Need some dampening here. So I have no problem keeping up with this. Again. Like I say, like this plane's just incredible. Incredible climb rate. Incredible roll rate. Just incredible. Incredible. Now let's get some height and I'll show you how well it does in a dive. I have discovered it's not very good at hammer rolls, hammerheads. See, she's climbing pretty good. Stall. So it isn't stalled. Now it's stalled. Okay. Okay, straight down. Let's test that elevator out. Think we should test that elevator? Straight down. Hope I gave myself enough room. Last time I did this was at 10,000 feet, 10,000 meters. Yeah, I better pull up. I didn't go high enough. Did you see it was over 900 there and it still got good rudder control. It didn't lock up at 900 kilometers. That was we do a roll climbing. Well, that's a good evasive maneuver. The rudder is not so strong at slow speed. Anyway, let's try landing. I always test the plane on landing. Not all planes land equally. Some are really hard to land, especially American planes. I think are the hardest to land. Gonna need some throttle or I'm gonna crash here. Okay.
Nummer 3, was haben Sie zu melden? Ich sehe nichts. Die Luft ist rein.
So, what do you think? I love this plane. That's on current, without an engine upgrade, with half the upgrades not on. Just a bare necessity that I need to get to the rockets, which you have to have on this. So, as for me, I love this plane. Great roll rate. Has a great roll rate, great climb rate. Doesn't flip over. And I've had it dive up to almost full Mach 1 in a dive and pull out. As you saw, it is sluggish on the rudder for some reason at low speeds. It's hard to pull out. But at high speeds, that rudder is just, as you also saw, will pull you out of just about anything. It's an incredible, incredible plane. And I'm waiting for the day that some sniveling YouTuber, oh, the 21 MF is OP. Gaijin, nerf it because I can't seal club against it. Ooh. How much do you want to bet? But this is fine just the way it is. And when it's fully spaded, this will really kick ass. Anyway, that's it. God bless. Have a good night.